everyone. CIMB is an abbreviation for Commerce International Merchant Bankers. CIMB Group Holding Berhad is an Malaysian universal bank headquartered in Kuala Lumpur and operating in high-growth economies in Asia. CIMB Group is an indigenous Asian investment bank and it has a wide retail branches network with 1,080 branches across the region. Do you know house financing is all about? House financing can be defined as buying a house is a big financial commitment. There are many things to consider such as down payment, margin of financing, rate, tenor, installment and so forth. Whether you are buying your first house, upgrading, investing or cashing, they have the deal package to suit your needs.
Hi everyone, these are some products that used in CIMB Bank. First, business premise financing. Second, term financing. Third, flexi business financing. And lastly, Bekalan Flexi Smart. Thank you.
Modus operandi buy at Tawaruk.
The customer identifies a house from the developer or house owner and pays 10% down payment. Second, the customer approaches a bank to apply financing and the bank will assess his credit worthiness. The bank will buy a commodity from broker A costing 100,000. The bank will sell the commodity to the customer for 140,000. Okay. The customer will pay the amount of 140,000 to the bank by installment throughout the financing period. Then, the customer sells the commodity to the broker B and get cash. And the last one is, the customer will pay the remaining 90% balance to the house developer.
Modus operandi of baby taman ajil.
First, the customer identifies a house that he wishes to buy from the house developer. At this stage, the customer normally enters into a sale and purchase agreement with the developer and pays the deposit amount. Second, by paying the deposit, the customer is deemed to have beneficiary ownership of the property. Hence, the customer can then approach the bank for financing the remaining balance. This is done by the customer who sells the property to the bank at a price equivalent to the financing amount. Third, the bank purchases the requested house and pays in full. The amount is normally disbursed direct to the house developer. Fourth, the bank sells the house to the customer at market price. Lastly, the customer will pay the sale price on an installment basis.
Modus operandi of Musyarakah Mutanakisah.
The customer identifies the property and gets the price quotation from the seller of the property. The customer approaches the bank for financing. The customer and the bank enter into the Musyarakah Mutanakisah arrangement. The customer and the bank jointly purchase the property. Assume that the customers pay 10% of the price and the bank pays 90% of the price. The bank leases its portion of the property to the customer. The customer pays the lease rental with an additional amount to gradually buy the bank's ownership in the property. At the end of the lease term, the partnership will be terminated with the customer owning 100% of the property and title transferred to the customer.
Recommendation in CIMB. Firstly, the CIMB fixed rate home financing is for 10 years or 20 years. The fixed rate package will safeguard you from profit rates fluctuations. Second is, variable rate home financing is based on floating rate, while the future is based on the movement of the base financing rate, which is BFR, which capped at an agreed ceiling rate. The last one is, the combination of fixed and variable rate is for maximum fixed rate of 3 years, 5 years and 10 years.